Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, happy Saturday nights. Tony, what is up, Mr. Tony? How's it going, sir? Hey. Yes, sir. I couldn't have said it better myself. It is a great night for a break. Northern Illinois, it's pretty sweet. What's up, Jean-Rie? How's it going, Jean-Rie? Jean-Rie, it's good to hear, my man. Life is good. I'm chilling. It is a beautiful night in Northern Illinois, outside of the Cubs getting shelled by the White Sox. Oh, no way, Tony. Ran a garage sale. Did you guys have success? Oh, no kidding. Yeah, there's definitely a need for that. I myself have noticed that we've started accumulating quite a bit of children's things and definitely due for one of those garage sales ourselves. Hey, what's up, Darren? Darren in the house. This is how nice of a guy Darren is. He's not calling his own shot. Darren is calling shots for everybody else. Darren's calling it for Tony's nights. He's calling it for Jean-Rie. I agree. We got a couple guys that are definitely due. What's up, Damien? Damien, what up? Hey, Tony. Truer words have never been spoken. Truer words have never been spoken. Darren is a very good dude. We got a lot of very good dudes here. Yes, Darren has been doing well lately, and he's given his mojo to some other people here. Damien, how rough is that Cubs game tonight? Man, I was going to put on a helmet for how much we're getting shelled here tonight. Fun game last night. Not so fun tonight. All right, guys. Yeah, I agree. The bats have gone cold. I don't know. And then the arms are starting to fall off. I don't know. We'll see what happens with our Cubbies, but I'll have faith no matter what. All right, guys. We got 8 items on the table here tonight. We've got football. So we're going to start off with some football. We got the black bag edition for the jersey, as well as the Gold Rush Series 3. We've been rocking with that. I've been enjoying the stuff that has been pulled out of there. We've got basketball tonight. So the first time we're ever opening a full-size basketball signed, as well as a basketball jersey. So we got basketball in the house. That should be pretty fun with the playoffs going on. So we'll be rocking that. And then after that, no hockey this week, at least not in the main part. It can still show up in the multi-sports. I'm still working on some hockey stuff. I will tell you guys that I did get some baseball bats ordered. So I've got kind of 2 high-end baseball bats from Gold Rush, and I got some from RSA coming as well. So we'll mix those in. I know you guys have been asking me about the bats. The checklist for Gold Rush is pretty good. So I got 2 of those kind of high-end ones. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully you guys are as well. So you asked, I answered. We got some baseball. For baseball, we've got the Hall of Fame edition. We hit Stan the Man Musial last week. That was pretty sweet. And then we have an RSA jersey down here as well. And then for the multi-sports, we've got the black bag edition from multi-sport. And we are down to our last pack in multi-sports. So now I'm just going to take it out. We're just down to number 6, guys. And there she is, the last one. I'm going to take it out just so that I don't have to do that later. We'll leave it up top. All right. And then we do have another case of the multi-sport. So we got another 10 of those. I thought that would be fun. And we'll keep it rolling. Can't be worse than the Tigers. Man, the Tigers have had some bad luck. Tariq Skubal going down. That kind of stinks, especially one of the best pitchers in all of MLB. What's up, Dave? Dave in the house. What's going on, Dave? Good evening to you as well. And yes, sir. Good luck to everybody here tonight. We got a lot of returning guys, as well as a couple new guys as well. I'm excited about it. Yeah, that's good news. The Cubs have been hit by the injury bug. It seems like our whole pitching staff just can't stay healthy. But I think that's a Major League Baseball issue. With as hard as the guys are throwing now, I wonder if this is just going to be the new regular. This will be the norm, I think. All right, guys, we got 9 people here. I'm going to dive in. Let's have some fun here tonight. We'll start with football. And from football, we'll go into basketball and then baseball. Can't wait to see what's sitting in the Hall of Fame, signed and slabbed. And then multi-sport at the end, as we usually do. All right, guys, let's get after it here. As always, welcome back to Call Your Shot Sports Breaks Memorabilia. If you're somebody that's new, welcome. We're happy to have you guys. Thanks for giving my breaks a shot. You will soon realize that not only have you stumbled upon some pretty nice memorabilia, you've also stumbled upon a pretty great group of guys. So our guys in the chat are more than accommodating. Feel free to jump in if that's your jam. If your jam is just to sit back, enjoy an ice cold beverage, and enjoy the show, you're welcome for that as well. All right, so we're going to get after it here, guys. Just a friendly reminder to everybody, as always, that eBay does require that I mark all items as shipped, regardless if your team hits or not. If your team does get the hits, your team is showing on the hit that we open up, you'll receive a tracking number. That tracking number is your confirmation that you'll be receiving the item. I like to get items out on Monday morning, and it should get to you somewhere midweek or at the end of the week at the latest. It's just really USPS doing their thing. All right. So that being said, let's have some fun here tonight. We'll be happy for the guys that hits. And if you don't hit, keep trying, stick with it. And hopefully you'll find a hot streak. All right, let's start with some black bag football from Gold Rush. Quick trip around the bag itself, as always. Bart rocking his transparency. Hopefully you got a nice filled drink here, whatever your beverage of choice is. And if you hear the magic word, transparency, go ahead and take a sip. It's Saturday night, guys. Tomorrow's Sunday. You'll thank me later. All right. Good luck to all teams. Let's get after it. It won't be full long. I agree. The guys know me. All right, guys. Let's get after it. Let's have some fun tonight. Good luck to all the teams in football. Black bag edition. It's go time. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Let's see what we got. All right. I see some red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. And wouldn't you know it, I think we hit this guy last week. Different color jersey. But here we got the white. I think we got the blue last week. And yes, it is. This is Cornelius Bennett. Cornelius Bennett. We got a nice old autograph there. And he went into the stitching just a little bit. But that's all right. Hit us with the inscription, 97. It is a beautiful autograph. Cornelius Bennett. It's a nice hit. I believe it is Buffalo Bills, if I'm not mistaken, from last week, if I have learned anything at all. All right, we got Beckett Cert here, guys. On the Beckett Cert, if my camera ever decides to focus. My camera's acting like high school teenagers in my math class. Come on, guys. Camera focus. There we go. BK. BK52 633. BK52 633. The camera was a lot easier to regain focus than some of my classes. All right, Cornelius Bennett there. 97, Beckett inscription. I believe this one is going to the Bills. I will be certain here in a moment. I'll take a second to take a peek. Yeah, no problem. Mikel, I got you. So Mikel needs a refill. If anybody else needs it, Mikel's doing us a solid, and he's slowing us down. Give us a second to refill. Maybe grab another one just in case you don't have to get back up. I love it. Why not? We got a lot of hardworking guys in here. We deserve it. All right. Yep. So we got Cornelius Bennett. This is the white jersey for the Buffalo Bills. And if you weren't here last week, absolute stud. Linebacker. His nickname is the Biscuit. 5-time Pro Bowler. He's on the Hall of Fame All 1990s team. 2-time undisputed Defensive Player of the Year. He's an All-Pro. Guy's a tank. 206 games, 71.5 sacks, over 1,000 solo tackles, in a 14-year career, 9 of which were on the Buffalo Bills. We got ourselves a stud. Cornelius Bennett. All right, Darren, pregame for the break. All right, so I'll try not to go too hard, Darren. I've been warned. For the Buffalo Bills this week, Buffalo Bills, we got Mike A taking it down on the Buffalo Bills. Got a couple guys pre-gaming. Now something makes me want to say it more, but I'll try to keep pace there, fellas. You got a nice hit. Cornelius Bennett coming out to Mike A. Mike A, congrats. That one is a Buffalo Bills hits. All right, guys, let's keep this thing moving along. Let's get it. How about Gold Rush 2026 Series 3? Had some nice hits come out of here, in my opinion, but we are still waiting for one of these headliners. One of these headliners. Darren still has his to drink. I love it, fellas. All right, let's get after it. Autograph football jersey. We've had some nice ones come out. How about one of these headliners? I'd say we're due. Anybody calling it? Anybody know what's in here? I certainly don't. But hey, one of these headliners would be pretty sweet for somebody. All right, guys. When it comes to the Gold Rush products, we got cellophane wrapping. We got that secondary seal. How's that for transparency? Hopefully that was enough time for the refill. All right, guys. Burt Reynolds. All right, guys. I took you on a trip around. Let's get after it. Good luck to all football teams. What do we got this week? Here we go. Cellophane wrapping. Adios. Let's take a look at that patented secondary seal. Doing what seals do. Being all sealed and stuff. Looks good. All right. Time for it to go. We got to see what we got here. Good luck to all teams. There goes the seal. All right, what do we got this week? Good luck, good luck, good luck. Good luck to everybody again. What do we got? All right. I see Hall of Fame inscription. Largent. We got Largent on the Hall of Fame inscription. Big old 80. Big old autograph. Stan, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Stan Largent. The Hall of Fame inscription for 95. It does look like a Seattle hit, just from the colors itself. We will go take a peek, though. It is Beckett Cert. Beckett Cert. We got BH 77900. BH 77900. Steve, not Stan. Steve Largens. That's right. Thanks for the heads up. You are absolutely correct. Stud white guy wide receiver. Thanks, Damien. I believe you are correct. Steve Largens. I don't know why I said Stan. Maybe I got Stan the Man Musial on my mind. Maybe that's it. Steve Largens. This is definitely a Seahawks hit. He only played for the Seahawks. Stud wide receiver is right. Over 13,000 yards. His yards per reception is at 16 on the dot. He played 200 games, 819 receptions, 1,900 fantasy points, fellas. He's in the Hall of Fame, 7-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro, Hall of Fame All-1980s team, and he won the 1988 Walter Payton Award. He played for Seattle for 14 years, 200 games on the money. I would say that you are right. Stud white wide receiver is correct. A la Tom Waddle. Now that could be comment of the night, Damien. That could be. He looks like a Stan. Being a Detroit guy. That's a funny comment there, Tony. I don't know if that was meant to be an Eminem reference, but of it anyway. He looks like a Stan. Steve Largens is a nice hit for the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks tonight. We got Dave J. Dave J taking down the Seattle Seahawks. So congrats to Dave J on the Steve Largens. Seattle Seahawks. Stud. Some nice hits right there. Solid stats, I agree. A la Tom Waddle. That's a good one. Tom Waddle. Legendary Bears receiver and commentary guy now. All right, guys. Let's move on to basketball. Let's do it, right? So for basketball, we've had jerseys in the past. We've never had a signed basketball, so that'll be a first-timer. Let's go jersey first. So we'll go jersey first, and then we'll go basketball because I'm excited about it. All right, we got an RSA signed basketball jersey. When it comes to RSA, they're only rocking with a secondary seal. No cellophane wrapping. But I definitely watched my fair share of RSA openings, and there have been some nice hits that came out of here. So I decided to pull the trigger and give it a go. Just pull the MJ. Say less, right, Damien? We just need one MJ, and then we'll be good to go. All right, guys, I'm going to take you on a trip around the box itself. MJ would be sweet. I know RSA has MJ stuff. He's also in like the baseball product for the bats. And his signed baseball bat is bonkers. I think it's like over $5,000. So MJ would be sweet. Here we go, fellas. All right. RSA signed basketball jersey. Just the secondary seal. Good luck to everybody in basketball. Thanks for diving in with it. We had a pretty good response for the basketball this week. Completely sold out. And thank you guys for that. All right, let's do it. Enough talking about it. Time to be about it. Good luck to all teams. The seal has been open. Let's see what we got. Good luck to everybody in basketball. Oh, a legendary name, at least in my opinion. What a player. We got Brian Scalabrine, the White Mamba. The White Mamba on the Celtics, I believe. And he even inscribed it White Mamba. Let's go. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that's legit in my book. Scalabrine played some time on the Bulls. And in my opinion, that's a pretty cool hit. Yeah, that's pretty dope. And he hit us with the White Mamba. Silver Sharpie on the green there. That's so dope, in my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I think that's pretty sweet. All right. W37. 3438. W373438. I haven't opened a ton of basketball jerseys from RSA myself, but we'll take a look and see if it has it up front. Scalabrine on the 44. Boston. This is going Celtics. That's a cool one. Definitely had some good years. The White Mamba. I think I'm going to throw it up top here. Give Scalabrine some time in the sun there. Hopefully he doesn't burn. Talk about another stud white guy. No, yeah. I remember that, Damien. I definitely watched that when he was on the Average Joes, the pros versus the Joes. They need to bring that back. Unless, of course, it already is back and I'm just behind the times. But he definitely brought the smoke for some people. Boston Celtics this week. Dave J strikes again. Dave J strikes again for the Boston Celtics. Congrats, Dave. You got a White Mamba. So Dave J takes the Steve Largent and the Scalabrine. 2 stud white guys. Dave J, doubling up. Congrats. All right. I'm going to move these aside. And we got signed basketball coming our way. I'm going to leave these up top. All right, I'm excited about this. First time I'm doing a signed basketball. I'm hoping that it pans out and we get some decent hits here. In case you guys want to see what else is in the product, here's a little QR code. Feel free to take a look at it yourself if you'd like. It says, pull randomly inserted autographed basketballs, current stars, all-time greats, rookies, and more. All right, let's get after it. Quick little trip around the box. The box has definitely got some weight to it. And I got 10 of these. So I did 10 basketballs, 10 jerseys. We'll see how it goes. If people like it, we'll keep rocking it. If not, we'll switch it up. All right, guys. Quick trip around the box itself. It looks like we've got that patented secondary seal. And we've got a pull tab. And I'm just going to do the pull tab and see where it takes us. Okay, I'm excited about it. Let's see, how can I do this with keeping it on screen? All right, good luck to all teams. There goes the pull tab. Good luck to all teams. What do we got? It's Wilson basketball. All right. Empty box, as you can see. Wilson basketball. It's a nice basketball, too. Authentic series. All right. Wilson, authentic. Got the NBA logo up front. Adam Silver, commissioner there. And then here's the auto. MVP. Anybody know what we're looking at? Let's see. The bag itself does not give us a sticker. Does that look like? I don't know. MVP. I can't make out the inscription. We'll go take a look. We'll definitely take a look at it. It is Beckett certified, guys. So we'll go take a look at Beckett unless somebody knows better than I do. On the Beckett cert, I got 1 W2. 46571. 1 W2. 46571. Maybe you guys know better than I do. I'm not sure about that one myself. Cedric Maxwell. All right, Cedric Maxwell. That's what Dave's saying. 81 Finals MVP. That makes sense. I don't doubt you. I believe you are right. I'm gonna still look it up just to be sure, just to make sure that it's going to its rightful place. But Cedric Maxwell is the call. So here we go. I'm going to look it up. I'm Beckett. I'm under good authority. We got Cedric Maxwell in the house. 46571. So I got 1W2 46571. If you want to join me, I'm Beckett to take a look. Still loading. All right, let's try that again. I forgot to shuffle the boxes. I think they naturally got shuffled. All right, Beckett's website is acting funny. One second, guys. Sorry. We'll take a look. I'll look up Cedric Maxwell. Yep. Cedric Maxwell is absolutely right. I can see it here. Looks like Beckett's website's having some issues right now. It's just not loading up. But confirmation on Google. Feel free to take a look yourself. I believe it is Boston. I'm going to look it up on Pro Basketball Reference real quick. Cedric Maxwell, two-time NBA champ, 1980-81 Finals MVP. Nickname Cornbread, Max, Ced, and the Rubber Band Man. Playing out of UNC Charlotte. 835 games. Free throw percentage, 78.4. Boston for 8 years. Houston for 2. LA Clippers for 2. Solid hit. Two-time NBA champ. Throwback hits for the Boston Celtics. All right, Boston cleaning up. Dave J taking it down. Congrats on the double hit. Triple tap. Yes, Dave's on fire. Congrats. Thanks for everybody in the chat for helping me out. Sorry I was a little slow on it. I just wanted to be sure. And it looks like Beckett is having a rough night, their website. Cedric Maxwell, 81, Finals MVP. It's a beautiful ball. Beckett cert. Congrats. Boston, clean it up. I'll put it back in the bag after the live stream. We'll let it sit. All right, guys. We're going to go baseball. And for baseball, we'll start with the jersey. And then we got the Hall of Fame slab. So I'll do the Hall of Fame slab second because I'm excited about that one as well. Let's hope the fire continues. Yeah, Dave J, having a night. All right, we got RSA baseball jersey. Quick trip around the box itself. Same thing as the other RSA products here. We just got secondary seal. No cellophane wrapping on this guy either. Had some nice hits come out of here as well. And a couple so-so hits. I would say not bad. All right, good luck to all teams in baseball. Let's keep this thing rocking. There is your secondary seal. In good working order. All right, guys. Let's keep it rolling. See if we can find some hits here for somebody. I know Dave J will say keep it going, but hey, it wouldn't be a bad thing to get somebody else a hit here as well. But good luck to everybody. Good luck to everybody in baseball. There goes the seal. All right, guys. Good luck to all teams. Who do we got this week? Good luck, good luck, good luck. All right. Looks like we got McDowell. Looks like we got McDowell here. 48. Big old inscription or big old autograph in black. Beckett Certs. I believe this is Phillies. 2W7 67946. 2W7 67946. If I am not mistaken. But we'll take a look. McDowell. I am incorrect. This one's Cleveland. This is a Guardians hit. This is Guardians. Cleveland takes it down. Cleveland on the McDowell. I'm going to move the slabs over here. All right, Cleveland takes down the McDowell. And Cleveland. The Guardians tonight for Cleveland going out to Braden. This one's going out to Braden. Braden H. Braden, another one of our regular guys. Congrats, Braden. Say a couple words about McDowell here. Sam McDowell, 6-time All-Star. He won the ERA title, lefty pitcher out of Pittsburgh. 41.8 career WAR, 2,500 innings pitched, a career ERA of 3.17, 15-year career, and 11 of those years with Cleveland. Man, I say it before, I'll say it again. They just don't make them like they used to. Yeah, it is a big jersey for sure. Yeah, that's a nice one. It is big. It does kind of look like a hockey jersey, doesn't it? That's a big boy. McDowell. Nice hit there. Guardians. That one's going out to Braden. Braden H. All right. I'll put these guys back up front. Hall of Fame signed and slabs. Let's go, boys. Stand the man usual last week. Who do we got this week? In my opinion, the checklist for this is absolutely loaded, as it should be. Hall of Famers only. Nobody else need apply. All right, triple transparency on the sign and slab, fellas. We got the cellophane wrapping, patented secondary seal, black bag on the inside. Let's get it. How about a nice hit? Hey, what's going on, Braden? Just got home from travel ball. Well, welcome home. You got a McDowell jersey coming your way for the Guardians. It's a nice one. Let's see some baseball royalty. I like the sound of that. Quick trip around the box itself. Everything in good working order. Let's get it, fellas. Let's see some royalty. Why not? We got three levels of transparency to get through. Let's get it. There goes the cellophane. All right. Seal. Looking crispy. Until right now. All right, there goes the seal, fellas. Black bag. Empty box. Adios box. Hello bag. Tiny black bag. Tiny trip around. All right, guys. Good luck to everybody. I am pretty stoked to see what's in here. Hopefully a banger here for somebody. All right, guys. Good luck to everybody there. Gold Rush, Hall of Fame, sign and slabs. Going in. Classic rip. All right. What royalty we got here today? Oh, fellas. This is a banger. That's a banger. How about Yogi Berra? How about Yogi Berra? 1961 tops. Near mint 8. That is dope. New York Yankees. That is dope. Yogi Berra, 1961 tops, near mint 8. No autograph. No autograph. But a very solid card. Wow. Yogi Berra. Yankees, 425. Worth $500 minimum. Does that check out? Near mint 8, Yogi Berra. That's dope. Big time name. On the slab there. 1961 tops, Yogi Berra. I'd have to look it up myself. You guys will beat me to it. That's a nice Yogi for sure. And that's New York Yankees. New York Yankees. This one's going out to Mike. This one's going out to Mike A. Congrats, Mike. $150. That's dope. 1961 tops Yogi. Hall of Fame slab. Nice hit. Congrats to Mike. New York Yankees. Mike A. Very solid. All right, fellas. Some very solid names coming out here tonight. Definitely some nostalgia. All right, we'll go multi-sport. Multi-sport, we'll start with the black bag and then work our way to the value pack. Multi-sport, a little bit different than the other ones. We're just doing it entirely by sport itself. If you're new to it, guys, we got baseball, we got football, we got basketball, we got hockey, and we got other. Oh, sorry, guys. I got you in the chat, so. Yeah. The Hall of Fame cards are legit. There are a couple out there. Yeah. Now that I think of it, where's the box? I threw the box. Is this one of the hits up front? This is one of the headliners. The Yogi's one of the headliners. He's right there. Near mint 8. That's one of the headliners right there. A 9 goes for 5,000. Wow. Okay. That'll do it. Headliner. Congrats, Mike A. That's awesome, man. All right. Quick trip around the black bag for multi-sport. We got a headliner out of the Hall of Fame. That's awesome. I'm very jealous, but I know it's going to a good dude that'll appreciate it, so that's sweet. All right. Good luck to everybody. Multi-sport. Here we go. Black bag jersey first. All right. Looks like we got Doug Drabeck. Baseball. Looks like it's on Pittsburgh Pirates. 1990. NL Cy Young winner on the inscription. Doug Drabeck. Black Sharpie. Looks good in contrast to the yellow. Beckett Cert. Beckett Cert W. Oops. W327. W327428. Doug Drabeck. I believe was a pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right. Still got Yogi up here. Who's got baseball? Who's got baseball for the multi-sport? Baseball for the multi-sport. This one's going out to Eric G. Baseball, Eric G. Congrats, Eric G. You got yourself a Drebeck. Pittsburgh Pirates. Beckett, sir. Congrats, sir. All right, guys, we are down to our last multi-sport value pack. We just have number 6 left. There is definitely a slab in here. We got number 6. Next week, we'll open up a fresh case. We'll number it up from 1 through 10 again, and we'll rock and roll. But since this is the last one, there's no need to roll dice. Last guy in our case. All right. Tiny trip around. Tiny trip around. Okay. Let's do it. Good luck to everybody. Adios, John Ree. Take care, John Ree. Adios. Thanks for jumping on. All right. Quick trip around. We're good to go. Good luck to everybody in the multi-sport. Let's do it. We've had some solid hits out of the multi-sport. All right. Here we go. 3 cards. Let's get it. All right. Let's start with a little Lee Petty. Lee Petty, Press Pass, 2011 Fanfare, number 7 out of 25. Lee Petty. This is a NASCAR. NASCAR hit for Lee Petty. Lee Petty competed in the first NASCAR Premier Series event in 1949 and went on to become one of the circuit's first major stars. By the time that he hung up his helmet in 1964, he had captured a then unprecedented 3 series championships. Petty's 54 career triumphs include a victory in the inaugural Daytona 500, which he won in a photo finish that took 3 days to decide. It would now take 3 seconds to decide. 3 days. First NASCAR Daytona 500 champ. That's pretty sweet. And it is numbered 7 out of 25. This one's going to the other spot. And the other spot is Tony. This one's going out to Tony. Tony W. Congrats, Tony. 7 out of 25 on the green. Lee Petty. Legendary NASCAR driver. First Daytona 500 winner. It's pretty dope. I like these. Other sport cards are pretty sweet. Give us a chance to step away from a lot of the regular hits. That's cool. Congrats to Tony. Our second card here, we've got Jalen Waddle and the Donruss rated rookie. This one's a football hit. Rated rookie. If I'm not mistaken, I think he just got traded. Where did he get traded to? I don't remember. I forget. Somebody will let me know. But for football, we've got Braden. Braden H takes down football. So congrats, Braden. A nice rated rookie there. It is very crispy. All the corners look good. I'd say that's a good hit. Jalen Waddle, many of my fantasy teams. Nice rated rookie. All right, and then our signed and slabbed. We got Zamir White on a rated rookie from Donruss 2022. Zamir White, Beckett 10. On the rated rookie, Blue Sharpie. Congrats, Braden. Braden takes down this one as well. Zamir White's on the Vegas Raiders. Card 334 in the set. Zamir White, Blue Sharpie, rated rookie. It's a nice hit. Congrats, Braden. Braden on multiple hits here tonight. After the long day of travel ball. Congrats, sir. All right. quick little recap from the value pack: 2 football, 1 other for the NASCAR. Congrats to Tony and Braden. Congrats, fellas. We had Drebeck. Drebeck came out in the multi-sport for baseball, and that one went out to Eric G. Congrats, Eric G. We'll save that guy for the end. How about McDowell? McDowell came out for the Guardians. Also went out to Braden. Congrats, Braden. We hit Brian Scalabrine. The White Mamba came out for the Celtics. And I believe that one went out to Dave J. Congrats, Dave J. We had Steve Largent come out for the Seahawks, which is also Dave J. Congrats. Cornelius Bennett. Cornelius Bennett came out of football. That was for the Buffalo Bills. I'll have to remind myself where the Bills went since I'm starting to lose it. Buffalo Bills went out to Mike. Congrats there, Mike. We had the basketball. Basketball hit here was for the Celtics as well. And that one went out to Dave J, if I'm not mistaken. And then the big boy tonight, one of the headliners out of the Hall of Fame, Yogi Berra to the New York Yankees. And that one went out to Mike. If I am not mistaken, I believe that was true. New York Yankees to Mike. Yeah, sorry, Tony. Definitely could have done a little bit better for you. Sorry about that, my man. It's definitely not for lack of trying. See you next week, Braden. Thanks for jumping in again. All right, guys, as always, I appreciate it, fellas. Thanks for helping to fill out the break, and for all the people that bought the extra spots, I do appreciate it. Had some pretty solid hits here. And the Yogi Berra is bananas, so that's awesome. We'll be back next week on Saturday as well, doing a ditto break. Same break as tonight's. Hopefully we can find another Hall of Fame headliner. But as always, guys, I do appreciate it. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. Enjoy your friends and family. After all, that's what it's all about. If you didn't hit here tonight, hopefully you'll hit next time. I'll try my best for you. But I truly hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great work week. If you're interested in jumping in for next week, posts are already up. If not, I understand. If you just want to come out, hang out, get in the chat, have a good time, I'm down for that as well. All right, guys. I appreciate it, fellas. Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Darren. Full transparency. And while we're at it, transparency, transparency, transparency. Until next time, fellas. See ya.